On your side, this is NBC 12 Live at 5.
I'm Kurt Autry here in the NBC 12 studios.
And I'm Mikea Turner. Good evening. I am outside of the Virginia Supreme Court tonight, where, of course, we continue to follow the controversy surrounding mask mandates in schools. Earlier this morning, we were riding around. A private ceremony was held for Pentagon employees, just people taking the time to reflect and take it all in. I want to take you back to that fateful day 20 years ago on September 11th in 2001. Well, breaking right now on Live at 5, the end of Roe v. Wade. The Supreme Court rules that there's no constitutional right to abortion. Protesters erupted as soon as the reversal was announced at both the Supreme Court and here at home in Virginia. We know President Biden, of course, calling for protests to remain peaceful, but let's talk about those trigger bans. We know 13 states have them, and they can be enacted within a certain time frame. You can see me standing in the heart of Dogwood Dell. This is the amphitheater where hundreds of people packed in Monday night to just enjoy a nice evening under some fireworks. But thankfully, all of those people are safe tonight because of a person who simply overheard a conversation and didn't waste any time phoning it in to police.
On your side tonight, Brent Solomon, back to you.
Brent, this is absolutely devastating. Hopefully anyone who knows anything will contact police. In the meantime, we're going to switch gears now and talk about tomorrow. Thousands of runners will hit the streets of Richmond tomorrow morning for the VCU Health Richmond Marathon. Chuck, there's been this feeling that Youngkin is gaining some momentum, of course, heading into Election Day, and then former President Trump releasing a statement saying, "Arlington, see you soon." So lots of talk about that. Now there's talk of a tele-rally that Trump will appear in come Monday, supporting Youngkin. How do you think a visit or televisit by the former president would impact this race? Well, Dr. Vula, we know that Moderna came out just a few hours ago saying that its booster shot appeared to significantly increase antibodies against this Omicron variant. So for those who've received the Pfizer booster or the J&J booster shot, which is, by the way, not recommended now, where do they stand in all of this? Do they have any protection? In the meantime, let's get straight to a dramatic rescue happening in the Northern Neck. Now, this is Peach Grove Road. This is in Richmond County. Right now, you can see fire crews using this ladder truck to rescue a driver caught in all of that water. It's a historic day for youth in the city of Richmond. City Hall just unveiled the largest public art installation on a municipal building in the country that uses augmented reality.
Mikea Turner joining us live, and are we close to the goal here, Mikea?
Okay, so here's the thing, Kurt. Folks are going to have to tune in to find out that big number later on, NBC 12 News at 11. But I can tell you a lot of donations have been coming in. A lot of people have been calling this number. Zach, you've had the pleasure of actually being able to take some of these calls. And what is it like as someone who's experienced, you know, what families go through when they have a sick child to take some of these calls and get these donations?
It really is a joy.
Before we go tonight, a Virginia man wants you to check out his impressive Spice Girls doll collection.
And now that story is over, I will tell you what I want, what I really, really want. And that would be
what you want, what you really, really want.
I want to go home.
We're almost there. The next Lieutenant Governor of Virginia will make history tomorrow. Winsome Sears will be the first woman and woman of color to serve in that position. I spoke with her this week, and she tells me she's ready to get to work.
I'm not anxious. We just need to get going because it's a job and there are some things that need to be done.
Lieutenant Governor-elect Winsome Sears has been on the move now for the last few weeks, getting to know her soon-to-be constituents, including those who can't freely come to her. Sears met with inmates and officers at St. Bride's Correctional Center last week.
So I've been accused of it being a photo op. Excuse me. I have been doing prison ministry for 2 years, at least, you know, in a men's prison, and I led it. I was the one every Wednesday, 6 to 9 p.m., who brought a message of hope. So this is not anything new to me.
But what will be new to Sears and the lengthy Virginia history books is a woman and woman of color becoming the 42nd Lieutenant Governor.
I want people to understand that I didn't do anything special to become the Lieutenant Governor of Virginia. All I did was stay in school and study. That's preparation. Prepare, prepare, prepare. That's all I did because I want the little boys and girls to know that if I can do it, they can do it.
When Sears takes office on Saturday, the Marine veteran and former delegate will preside over the state Senate with the power to cast tie-breaking votes. And with Democrats holding a slim 21-19 majority in that chamber, her vote will likely come into play often. Outgoing Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax has cast more than 50 tie-breaking votes since 2018.
I hope I get those opportunities and more. Let's go for 100 people.
One hotly contested issue in this session, marijuana. Under current law, simple possession is legal, but retail sales won't begin until 2024.
Medicinal marijuana, I'm not against. We're going to take a look at that and see what happens. And as everybody has told me pretty much in law enforcement, marijuana is a gateway drug. So we'll see. We'll see what will happen.
Okay, so sort of up in the air about retail sales at the very least. All right, so coming up at 6, we take a deep dive into the significance of Sears' historic win, and we also get her thoughts on issues like vaccine and mask mandates, as well as her emotional response when I asked a question about abortion. It's all coming up at 6. Don't miss the full story.